Live from the banks of the Ohio, we welcome you to Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Today we've got a good matchup. Homer Bailey gets the start for Cincinnati in this one. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, he's been what you would call a fourth or fifth starter. Got a career ERA of over 4, but he will give you innings, and he is dependable.
Around first, heading for second now. But no, he puts on the brakes and will head back to first. Striding into the box, Jacoby Ellsbury. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
Runner goes for second. Grounded back up the middle. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. So now let's take a look at Joe Girardi's lineup for the visiting Yankees. Eric, who stands out to you?
Well, I think all opposing pitchers are going to have their hands full with Brett Gardner. He always seems to come through in the clutch. Doesn't let the pressure of a big situation get to him. Whether it's the first inning with nobody out or the ninth inning with 2 outs, his approach doesn't change, and that's a big reason why he delivers so often.
And with that, let's take a look at the defense for the Cincinnati Reds. It's brought to us by Majestic. Hold on now, that ball is down and could score a run. Coming to the plate now, Starlin Castro. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Masahiro Tanaka, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, remember, he's not a lot of fun to face because he's got 5 pitches. As a hitter, you've got to worry about the ball coming in, moving away, the speed. He's a lot to handle when you're up at the plate.
Line to the right side. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Into the box, Zach Cozart, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Look out, there goes Hamilton. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. Time now for a look at the hometown Reds starting lineup card in this one. Who's the one to watch, EK?
Well, I'm definitely excited to see the speed and athleticism of Billy Hamilton on display.
Oh, that one got the pitcher. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. And this has to be a big concern here. This ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm. And that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one off, and from all appearances, I think they're going to let him continue, so that at least is a good sign. In there, a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Batting fifth, second baseman
Brandon Phillips stands in trying to cash in the first inning. Runners at the corners, 2 away.
Yeah, and if nothing else, they've at least done a pretty good job of making this starter work right here in the first inning.
Hit hard to short, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Reds strand a couple after 1, no score.
leading off for the Yankees.
Chase Headley makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second. And this ball's hit sharply toward the first base coaching box. It's a foul ball. Bailey gets the sign. 0-1 pitch on its way. He pulls this one into right. Duvall is there, 1 away.
Well, that one looked like for all the world it was a sure single leading off the inning. It was certainly hit hard enough, but evidently it was hit a little too hard as it winds up getting flagged down, and that's just a tough break.
Stepping in now, Greg Bird. As he swings and hits a line drive out to left. but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
You know, this is an easy ball to misjudge, especially off a left-hander's bat because of the spin. But he stays right with this play, and he makes it look pretty routine.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Suarez is there for it. And that ends the inning. Can't ask for much more there out of Homer Bailey. Still nothing. Devin Mesoraco strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Devin Mesoraco.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Oh, and this ball is raked deep down the line in left, but a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive, and we'll do it again on 0-2. Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and that is through into left, and an 0-2 mistake here results in a leadoff single.
Batting 7.
Scott Schebler settles into the box for his first chance. He's set. Here it comes. Lifted the other way out to left center. Gardner's after it, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. The pitcher, Homer Bailey, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here.
Textbook sack situation here, guys.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Ellsbury is there, and he has it for the first out. Eugenio Suarez will get his first cuts here.
Eugenio Suarez.
From the stretch. Line toward the alley in left center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
The batter, number 6.
Billy Hamilton gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field as the Reds move out in front now, 3-0. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. But 3 for the Reds in the inning, all coming on this 3-run. Welcome back to Cincinnati for Major League Baseball on the show from Great American Ballpark. Masahiro Tanaka set to lead off the third. 9-1-2 due up.
Well, you know it's always a tough inning when your pitcher leads off for you because most of the time the guys just flat out can't hit. But who knows? Maybe he can get something started here and help himself out.
Hit hard up the middle, and that is through into center. A base hit, and the opposing pitcher gets aboard to kick off the inning.
And on the mound here, not only did you get burned by an opposing pitcher, you got burned by an American League pitcher. That's adding insult to injury there.
Brett Gardner will dig in here. He singled to open up the ball game.
And it was a nice at-bat, too, Matty. He looked really, really comfortable up there.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Bailey pauses. Here's the 0-1. Oh, high. Deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A two-run blast to straightaway right field, and the Yankees have cut it to a 3-2 score now. Settling in now, Jacoby Ellsbury. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, ground out last time, but you know, with his speed
to right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot for Jacoby Ellsbury. And with it, the Yankees have tied this one at 3.
Up next for the Yankees.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. Hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Up next
stepping in, Didi Gregorius. He reached on a single in his first try. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. There to take it is Votto, and there's one gone. Starlin Castro stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
Boy, and here's a drive. Deep left field, and the long ball's going to bite him for the third time today as this one is gone. A home run.
Now batting.
It's a two-run shot to straightaway left, and it's now 5-3. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a one-out double.
Now batting.
Greg Bird stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
And Matt, you know what? It's always a little frustrating when you square one up, you hit a solid live drive somewhere, and all you get to show for it is a nice little...
And this one is gone. A home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center as it is now 7-3.
My goodness, it's not too often that you're going to see an outburst like this. That's 4 home runs in this inning alone. I don't know if the wind's picked up or everything's out over the middle of the plate, but baseballs are flying all over this place.
Number 99 started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Smoked on the ground left side. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
The pitcher, number 19.
And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line drive to left. Oh, and this kicks right off of him.
Boy, and that was some kind of effort out there. Here's a look at him. He's charging in hard, and this ball just kicks off his glove right there. This is going to be a base hit all the way, but it was nearly a super play.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 0-1 delivery. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that hook's just foul. Boy, not by much more than an inch or two there. Here's the 0-2. Another one sent foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now the 0-2 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Hamilton. 2 down. Jacoby Ellsbury stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
Oh, and this nightmare inning continues as they're going to tack on even more here. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away. Gary Sanchez strides forward with the bases juiced now, and a big hit here could really put this one out of reach early on. Belted high and deep into right center. Gone! It's a grand slam! So he promptly unloads the bases with that one as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Oh, and well, you could probably follow the thinking on the mound right there. He's got the bases loaded now. He doesn't want to fall behind, so he's just going to try to get that first one over to start the at-bat to try to get ahead in the count. And that's going to turn out to be a decision he's going to regret, because this guy is sitting on the first pitch, and he's going to turn it into a grand slam.
Duvall is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side is finally retired. Joey Votto will stride forward to lead it off, and I'd imagine he'll do so with some tired legs after being out in the field for that last half inning.
Yeah, that was a killer. He could probably use a minute or 2 on the bench, but he gets pressed right back into action here.
Here's a swing, and oh man! Way out of here. A solo home run here off the bat of Joey Votto, but they still face a 7-run deficit.
And about the only silver lining to this one from a defensive standpoint is the fact that it came with the bases empty leading off an inning. So you can survive it when this guy's hitting just solo shots. It's when he's doing his damage with 2 or 3 guys on base that things can really get out of hand in a hurry.
In the air to center field, and deep back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
Wow, they've definitely gotten after it here to start this inning. That's back-to-back home runs now to the first 2 hitters. On the mound, he's got to be saying, you got to be kidding me.
Here's Brandon Phillips. As he's swinging first pitch and sends a line drive out to left center. And this is going to find the alley here. Extra bases for Phillips. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
The catcher, number 39.
Devin Mesoraco strides in after getting a base hit and later scoring the first time around.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field. And that is going to clear the wall. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as they've cut this deficit down to 4. Into the box, Scott Schebler. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Luis Severino is going to come on to pitch here, and seeing as though it's just the 3rd inning, he may be asked to work for a while. Jose Peraza will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Now that ball is smoked. Carrying to deep left. Gardner going back. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Third baseman, number
Eugenio Suarez will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup and the pitch. To short, hit hard. Gregorius is there. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 6, center fielder.
Now to the plate, Billy Hamilton, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Line towards center field. So he'll add one to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Well, these guys aren't wasting a whole lot of time up there. But they've taken an aggressive approach here early in the count, and it's paid off for him through the first few innings.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Headley in foul ground. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Ross Ohlendorf is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the 4th inning. Reined in, 1 away.
Now batting.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring in the dangerous switch hitter Chase Headley. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. Chase Headley with a solo shot as they open up a 4-run lead. Into the box now, Greg Bird. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Duvall moving to his left. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Number 99 will be the batter. 1 for 2 thus far. Oh, they think they may have gotten him again. This one's hit deep to left field. And for the 2nd time in the inning, the gopher ball will come back to bite him. It's a home run. A solo shot here to left, as this is now a 5-run cushion. Stepping in now, Luis Severino. Liner toward right center. Hamilton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Yankees lead it 13-8. Leading off the inning, Joey Votto. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early.
Hang on, this is hit deep into right center. This looks to have enough, and it does. A home run. Solo shot to right center. His 2nd of the game as they've cut this deficit down to 4.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Adam Duvall.
Duvall.
Oh, and here's one hit high and deep to left field. And they're going to wind up with back-to-back shots here as this ball is long gone. A solo shot here to left. His 2nd home run of the game. And just like that, it's down to a 3-run ball game. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Ellsbury is under it. One out.
The catcher, number
Digging in now, Devin Mesoraco. And he'll be looking to add on to his 2 RBIs from earlier. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run.
now batting. Left fielder.
A solo shot here to left. His 2nd of the game as this lead has been sliced down to 2. Swing, and this is also hit well. Out to deep center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Ross Ohlendorf.
Brendan Finnegan will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 29, Brendan Finnegan.
lifted the other way to left center. After it is Ellsbury. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
And you know, I think we're starting to see, now that he's got some Major League playing time under his belt, it's starting to come a little bit easier to him. He's starting to drive the ball, and he's starting to drive the ball with authority, too. And this is case in point as he winds up on second with a ringing double.
This is line to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on Brendan Finnegan is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep them in the game here. Brett Gardner is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the 3rd inning. Time to join this one now in the bottom of inning number 5.
Leading off with a red.
Billy Hamilton steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. High and deep to right center field. Ellsbury going back, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Solo shot to right center. His 2nd home run of the game, as it's now a 1-run ball game.
The shortstop, number 2.
Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. As he'll swing and hit this one hard but foul off to the left and out of play. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And he falls behind 0-2. Oh, and now this ball's given a ride as well. Out to deep left center field. Outfield on the move, but this one is gone. A home run. So a solo shot here to left center field, and we are tied again.
When you have a hitter down in the count like that, you got to bury him, or at least get him to chase something out of the zone. That pitch is way too hittable, and he pays for it. Just an enormous mistake, and now he's so upset with himself.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And now Ellsbury will get it in off the wall. The relay. And it's in time. He's out at second as a good relay gets him.
On the money.
Next for Cincinnati.
Adam Duvall stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. Solo shot to right center. His 3rd home run of the ball game, and they've taken a 1-run lead.
Well, we wondered what he'd have to do for an encore. Here it is. His 3rd home run of the ball game. He's having an afternoon to remember so far.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo home run for Brandon Phillips as they've taken a 2-run lead.
Just like the guy before him, he went up there with a very aggressive mindset at the plate. So when he got his pitch, he wasn't thinking, oh, I'm going to hit a line drive. He was thinking, I'm going deep. This ball clears the wall by plenty.
Catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in as he swings and hits a line drive out to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Scott Schebler ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now. And gone. Home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his 2nd of the game, as they open up a 4-run lead.
Tucker Barnhart.
shot towards second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Eugenio Suarez digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Yeah, he was pretty unlucky last time because he squared up that fastball nicely. So we're going to have to see if they still come at him with hard stuff.
Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Looking up is Gardner. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as it's now a 6-run ball game.
The batter, number 6, center fielder.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. As he swings and hits this one fouled off to the right and out of play. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the right fielder. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now in the box, Zach Cozart. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. His 2nd home run of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game. In is Joey Votto now. As he'll swing at the first pitch and send one on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But not before they bat around here this half inning, as 9 men wind up coming around to score. 5 innings complete. The Reds are on. Jumbo Diaz will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing.
Second baseman.
Hit in the air to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chase Headley. He went deep in his first at-bat. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, really a game to remember for that man right there. He winds up finishing with 3 home runs. What surprised me was, after a while, why even pitch to him?